Good morning, dear class. Not quite the sight you were expecting. Not the hairy face of your professor, but the golden leaves at his feet this morning as the leaves come gently raining down. Most beautiful sight. They're coming down steadily. I know you can't see them because I showed them to my youngest daughter in Berlin, Germany, where I phone her every morning, and she could see the gorgeous view, but she couldn't see the actual leaves. They're raining down like a sweet golden rain. I can see them all around outside the screen that I'm looking through and that you can see. But unless you have just much better eyesight than I do, you won't see them. However, you'll see the lovely landscape and the joy of the fall. And I thought that instead of a video, just as I'm replacing the quiz, to pique Mr. Stern, who thinks he's fooling us by making us read a chapter 7 that doesn't contain a single moment of what he promised us at the end of chapter 6. Well, we'll get our revenge on him. We won't do a quiz. And instead of your having to gaze at your hairy, bearded professor, you'll get to see instead the sheer beauty of nature. Here the golden carpet of leaves all around us, and there the side of the house, a barbecue grill under its cover, and in front of you nothing but trees except for my wife's composting device, which is attacked by beasts, by raccoons and bears. They rip it open to get at our composted food, and I have recently placed some big heavy stones. I have a feeling that the bears could pick them up and throw them a great distance if they wanted. But if the attackers have been raccoons, these stones are too heavy for even a pair of raccoons acting in concert to lift. So we're hoping that the compost may survive. Well, you can hear my feet perhaps paddling through this gorgeous orange and gold landscape. This out here behind the house is where our land extends. It extends, actually, I'm not sure you can even see, but it extends up the mountain. We're on the 1,000-foot contour here, and it extends up some way, perhaps to the crest of the hill that I don't think you can quite see. And along to the back here towards a couple of buildings that you may be able to see emerging. They're not actually visible when the leaves are in full foliage, but now that they're falling, you can see my studio there, a little wooden cabin just here, made of the outside made of cedar shakes, just like our house, under the glorious golden leaves, and a little house known as the bungalow, although actually what it is a storage place, which we sorely need. And then up and up, in the distance, in the far distance, the mountain, Mount Overlook itself, from which you can see 7 states. Oh, I hear some voices. Our neighbors are in residence. I think that means we have a house next door. You can't see it from here. I can't see it from here. But no one is there all year, except in the hunting season, and then they arrive with their long guns and out they go. This is our new Japanese maple with its lovely red leaves. And so we shall be hearing shooting and shouting and barking very soon. Yes, I imagine what that means, unless they've come up here to vote. That's also possible. As I've written to you, please do vote, and this will be for the good